Do you want to know more about Mute's past life? Well, in today's video, we're going to be going over just that. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Different Breed, aka the one that you seek. And if you haven't been here before, this channel goes over games through the forms of gameplay tutorials and other avenues like this video. So if you haven't seen any video in this series, we are going to be going over Mute's background and not anything game mechanic-y. If you find yourself in enjoyment at any point, consider sharing this with somebody. So without any further ado, let's find out who Mark Chander is, or as you may know him, Mute. As I just mentioned, Mute's real name is Mark R. Chander. He was born on October 11th, 1991, which makes him 27 years old now. He was born in York, England, which I believe is also where he was raised. First off, Mark is one smart heckin' guy. He flew through his schooling and graduated from secondary school at the age of 12. For those of you who are like me and don't really know what secondary school is, it's the equivalent to high school. So cool. This man finished high school 5 years before me. Okay then. Being so smart, you would assume he just went right into college to further his education and kill off his childhood even faster. Well, you'd be wrong. Although I can't lie. He did get accepted into the University of Cambridge in the Department of Engineering at the age of 14. From Cambridge, he earned a bachelor's degree of science engineering and also a PhD in electrical engineering. So that means at the age of 22, while I was still in college, this man finished his PhD. Okay, buddy. But hey, you may be wondering, I did say that he graduated school at 12 and got into university at 14, so that means he took a year off to actually be a child, right? Wrong again, fool. Unfortunately, or not, depending on how you look at it, he took that time working on prototypes for a new security system as an intern at some British tech company. After he graduated from Cambridge, Mark got a position at GCHQ, or Britain's Government Communications Headquarters, where he took his experience of working on prototypes from his internship and applied that to also being a prototype engineer. He wasn't only a prototype engineer for the GCHQ, he was also a signals intelligence specialist, where he worked on the Tempora, which if you don't know is the code word for formerly secret computer system that is used by the GCHQ. After some time, he got into the SAS, or SAS, in which he was also a prototype engineer and a signals intelligence specialist, communications and technology. So basically, he didn't really change his role since he started working in the real world since the age of 12 or 13. But I believe the SAS also provided him with some other experience, such as being on the cyber counterterrorism unit and also monitoring hacktivist groups. And now he is part of Team Rainbow and carries out their missions. Mark's jammer makes sense to his experience of being a signal intelligence specialist, seeing as how it very intelligently blocks signals from the opposing team but allows the current team to still use theirs. Mark does currently have an elite uniform, so we do not have to take a guess at what it could be. His current elite uniform is based off the Phantom Special Reconnaissance Unit. This unit was formed in 1939 and was made to report back information about the Allied forward positions in order to locate the changing locations of bomb lines. In November of 1939, Lieutenant Colonel Hopkinson was sent as a military observer and ended up changing the operation's focus to the use of wireless communications and mobility to provide real-time assessment from the front line. This totally speaks to Mark, and it outlines his lifestyle, so it makes sense why his elite uniform is modeled after this unit. In Mark's whole life, he has been used to being the youngest and smartest person in the room. I mean, that does make a lot of sense based on everything we just went over. As his nickname suggests, he isn't one to talk for hours on end, and when he talks, he likes to be straight to the point and get everything communicated as quickly as possible. Because of that, he can be seen as rude at times, but we all know that's not what he's trying to be. And, as we all know by now, he is actually pretty friendly with Vigil. If you haven't seen the video where we found that one out, you can check that out by clicking at the top of this video right now. Mark doesn't have to be the only one friendly here. You could also be friendly to me and everyone else by sharing this with somebody and hitting that like button. I also have videos like this on other ops in the playlist on your screen right now. I do also have other content on Siege and other games available on my channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay different.
I need to do that.
Hello? Out of here.
Oh, he's recording you.
Jeez.
Imagine you recorded our voices while you're recording and just left it in the video.